he's not talking about anybody else, but he's like, there's no fruit that has come from this tree. Because he talks about one, we have a couple of fig trees that actually he deals with in scripture, which is quite significant when we understand them, but I'm not recalling it right now because they dried up. Men do not gather. A certain man, there we go. We're over in Luke, actually. That's where it threw me off. We're over in Luke, Luke chapter 13. That's where that parable is at. And this parable is allegorized to imply that the church or Israel was given a time up until 70 AD to basically accept Christ, and then when they didn't, they Israel was cast out. Or I should say this better. It went to the Gentiles, and now we have the Gentile Church, is kind of what they're saying. So he talks about here in verse 6. So this is in Luke chapter 13, verse 6. A certain man had a fig tree planted in his vineyard, and he came seeking fruit on it and found none. Now, if you go back and you follow the parables that Jesus had been talking about before, this fig tree is referring to the Jews that are currently there with him, at his time. The generation that he's dealing with is typically what the fig tree is actually representing. And when he said to the keeper of the vineyard, look, for 3 years I have come seeking fruit on this fig tree and find none. Cut it down. Why does it use up the ground? Now, of course, for 3 years, that's an indication of the 3 years that Christ actually went to Israel as the Messiah. His ministry was 3 years.